From the heart of the city, straight to your radio. Honest, intimate, real. This is where love gets real and real gets deep. It's not just talk, it's the Love Talk Show. Are you ready? Then let's dive in right now.
Hello everyone, the Love Talk Show is once again back, and today talking about broken people don't make a relationship whole. You know, we know about people who are going through plenty of broken relationships, and maybe that can be the reason why.
Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to the Love Talk Show. And once again, we are here to talk about a topic under the light of intelligent love. Broken people usually attract more broken people.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, of course. And we are going to talk about it. So if you are going through a situation like this, if you were broken before and you see that that has to do with what you are going through now, maybe problems in your relationship, maybe challenges, and you don't know how to deal with them. So stay tuned and maybe call your friends, because we are going to talk about this and we are going to go in depth regarding this topic.
Pay attention to this topic introduction and we are coming back.
Some people enter relationships thinking, maybe if I love them hard enough, then they will heal. So they become patient, forgiving, understanding, looking past the emotional unavailability, the lies and the chaos, because they believe that their love can fix someone who is broken. But love doesn't heal people who refuse to heal themselves. Healthy relationships require both parties to self-reflect, to grow and to communicate, and not one person just taking up the entire load. So while it takes two to tango, consider whether your wound has turned into a scar before you enter into a new relationship. As in tonight's episode of the Love Talk Show, we will be discussing how broken people do not make a relationship whole. See you soon.
This is the Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
Broken people don't make a relationship whole. And as my wife was saying, it's true, and I agree 100%. Usually, a broken person is attracting another broken person. For some reason, they understand each other. They think they can be understood by each other, but you can already see what's the end of it. It can be. So if you are broken, we join with another broken person, how can this become whole? How can this have any kind of future? And this is what sometimes we see, Andre. We see people who are good people, and I think it's important to say it because we mentioned this a few times, but it's important when we talk about a person being broken. Doesn't mean a person it's mean or evil or whatever. No, it's quite the opposite. The person is broken because of a relationship, the traumas, the insecurities, the deceptions, everything the person went through. But sometimes, Andrea, a person is a good person, a good man, a good woman, good intentions. But if they are broken, they can find another good person. But if the other person is also broken, or even if the person is not, because the person can be in love. But love can bring growth, but love cannot heal or cannot help a person not to be broken from within.
Here comes Amora. She wants to give her
My goodness.
a hint.
Yeah, we are talking.
But what if loving them is what heals them? You can't just leave people because they're broken. Maybe they just need someone who won't give up on them.
Hey, Amora. Hey, Amora, we are not talking about leaving people. If you are married, and we are going to address that situation, there's a way for people to be healed. But you were talking and I was thinking about the pieces of the puzzle. I usually give this example because we are different, like ourselves. We are totally different from each other, but it's like the puzzle. So because the pieces are different, they complement each other. So I was thinking about brokenness. When a piece of the puzzle is broken, for example, you can't put it together with the other to complete the puzzle. So the pieces of the puzzle need to be whole. So each one of them need to be whole for them to come together. And it's the same with the person. If the person is broken from within, living and thinking about traumas, what they experience, and that's a thing. That's a thing. If we think about it, so everyone has their own story to tell. Everyone has their own past. Everyone was broken in a way. Either you went through abuse, whatever type of abuse you went through, or because you grew up in a household that was not whole already. It was not whole, it was not total. Your parents didn't go along. Your parents, they were always fighting, going through bad moments, problems, situation. But it's not impossible to mend the pieces. So it's not a problem to experience problems or have experienced problems in the past. That's not the thing and that's not what we are addressing here. The situation is you want someone in your life. You are choosing a partner. You are about to get to know a person, and you insist sometimes in healing that person. Sometimes we assume God's position. We think that we are God. We think that we can heal a person. We think that we can heal the person from within. We think we have that power. Oh no, with my love, I will be able to mend everything. With my love, I will be able to bring this person back to life. And we think that we are doctors. We think that we took a degree in mending broken hearts. But that's not what happens, unfortunately, because sometimes people allow themselves to be led by the heart. They think, no, love heals everything. But the thing is, the broken pieces can only be mended on the inside, and no one has access to that. The person themselves, they need to want to be healed.
Yeah, a relationship will not fix the person.
The relationship.
The love of the partner will not fix. It can help, but it's not going to fix. And as you were saying, I agree 100%. It cannot be someone else doing this on our behalf. Now, if you are broken from within, it doesn't matter how much you love this person. It's not enough how much you desire to be with this person, how much you really want to do good for this person. If you are broken, this is what you have to offer to this person next to you. This is when the moment of the challenge comes, when the difficulty comes, when the problem appears. This is what you have to offer. And then if the brokenness that is within you is what you have to offer, obviously there will be problems, there will be consequences, there will be arguments, and you won't fix what is external because internally you are not going to be well. I would like to talk to you, and I would like to share with you what we think of what a person can do to get rid, to be healed from within. So, yeah. And
Quinton is coming.
Look, Amora is just trying to adopt emotional projects. You are not their healer. Stop applying for the position. You are trying to rescue them while they are drowning you.
Quinton was listening to you. Quinton was listening to you.
He really heard what I was saying, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, we are not healers. Obviously, if a person is married, they have their part there. But their part doesn't mean that we'll heal the partner. Yes. Because each one has to do their own part. So with this in mind, that a broken person cannot make a relationship whole, I would like to keep this in your mind, because after we are going to teach you or to share with you what we think that you can do in order to solve this problem.
Hi Javincia, how was the love therapy tonight for you? The love therapy tonight was much needed. So as it was speaking about maturity, it was something that I know that I need to work on. So I've learned a lot from it.
Would you say that you are a mature person or an immature person, something that you're working on? And how would you describe yourself in comparison to 2 to 3 years ago?
I would say I have definitely matured quite a bit, but I can see that, as we get older as well, there's a lot more maturing we need to do. So I think from what I learned, I saw traits in me that were immature. From there, I now know things that I can do to help me. And 2 to 3 years ago, I was someone who was, how would I put it? I was very lost. I was just here, but it's like I didn't really believe in myself. I didn't really think I could ever become anything in life. From coming to the church in general, it's really helped me to change my perspective.
And would you think that people would benefit from coming to the love therapy?
Everyone and anybody who wants to learn how to avoid making any mistakes in their love life.
Want to experience the love therapy for yourself? Join us every Thursday at 8 p.m. at 232 Seven Sisters Road, Finsbury Park. You'll be inspired.
This is the Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
Well, and when a person is broken, a person has some kind of actions and reactions, behaves in a way that they themselves don't agree with it. But it's not what they want to do. It's the brokenness from within forcing them to act like this. So this is when a person tries to overplease others sometimes. They are controlled and taken by jealousy.
Jealousy.
They are taken by a suspicious idea that the partner is doing something or being something that is not true. They start even sometimes seeing things that are not real. And this becomes real for them. For them, this is real. For them, they really believe in this, but it's not them. It's not what they see. It's what they feel. And they are feeling out of what is broken from within. There are several reasons why this is happening, and I don't want to talk about all of them, but I want you to understand this. You have in your hands, or the person that you know that is going through this person has in hands the ability and the power to put an end to what they are going through. Well, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. It's not easy, but a decision of changing, the first thing a person has to understand is, yes, I need to fix something from within. I need to take a decision. I need to do something to fix myself. So I take a decision that I need to do something. And from now onwards, Andrea, this person who is willing, they can ask for help. There are many ways to ask for help. But we are sharing here, for example, that we are available to help them every single day. We have the love therapy that happens on Thursdays, 8 p.m. That is a way for them to learn how to overcome certain things. In this seminar, they learn how to control certain emotions and how to heal, to be healed from within. And these are tools this person can use in order to solve this problem.
Especially if they've tried everything, Peter, especially if they try to talk, put all the cards on the table, like you usually say. They even ask for help to family members, to friends, but until this moment, until today, they were not able to solve the situation. So if you want, you can find us here, myself, Andrea, my husband, Peter. We do have other couples that are here to help you, to guide you, to give you the advice that you might need. Because sometimes when the person is broken, we can't think properly. We only live led by emotions, by fear, by insecurities. So if you want to join us, if you want to get to know us better, even the seminar that we run every single Thursday, if you heard about it but you've never came, so you are our special guest here in Finsbury Park, 232 Seven Sisters Road. Of course, if you need help right now, if you are going through a moment and you say, I can't handle this anymore, I was listening to you and this is exactly what I'm going through, so you can always give us a call through our helpline 24/7 020 7686 60 You can call us right now, and someone on the other side of the line will talk to you and will give you the help that you are in need right now.
So, Andrea, if this person is tired of seeing this brokenness sabotaging their relationship, their love life, their dreams, the future that they have been working on for so long, they have now the opportunity to take the step. They have the power of knowledge to know what to do in order to build a better life.
This is the Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio. Real stories, real dilemmas, real solutions. Only on the Dear Love Talk Show.
And today's question is, people often talk about the one, but how do you actually know if the person you're with is the right one for you? Well, this is the 1 million question.
How?
1 million.
Okay, I have a question on top of this question, but that will answer our listeners' question. How did you know that I was the right person for you? Because I always answer, and I've said so here, but how did you know?
Well, how did I find? When I start meeting Andrea and knowing her better, each day that I was knowing more about her, more I would see that this woman, beautiful woman, would fit in my life, and together we could complete each other. You know, I could see from the behavior, the characteristics, the way of thinking, the plans, you know, the maturity, because although she was 20 years old at the time, but I could see the maturity that she already had at the time, and the way that she was preparing herself for the future. So all these things give me the certainty that she was the one. There was not a question mark if she was the one or not. I had question marks how I would face certain problems in the future, because I was 21 years old and I did not have the experience I have today. So certain problems, yes, when the problem comes, I will know how to face it, but now I don't know how. But in terms of she was the one or not, I was completely certain that she was the one. And these are the things, Andrea, people can look at to know if they are the one or not. If it's just like a lottery, let me see, I believe, or maybe let's see if he's going to work out. Well, it's not the one.
So there was no perfection.
No.
The same when I got to know you. But like we usually say, there's no perfection, but in terms of character, so character-wise, there were no flaws, so no red lights regarding lying and all those things that might influence your future together, and that's one of the main things. Of course, there are other details, other important things like Peter was mentioning. I believe you replied to our listener, because you were also mentioning having the same vision for the future. It's important that you share the same goals, otherwise there will be a problem, because it won't be a match. He wants one thing, he wants to go to the right, I wanted to go to the left, so it wouldn't be a match. It's a match when you see that the person fills in the gaps regarding character, so character-wise, that's the most important thing.
love@uckg.org is the email that you can send your question, and here in the Love Talk Show we'll be more than happy to share with you our point of view. May God bless you all. The Love Talk Show is now at the end. For more info, you can go to our social media, Love Talk Show on YouTube or even Instagram, and you will know more, or you will find all the information you need about our program. God bless you. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Days go by quickly. Various obligations, duties, problems to deal with. There are so many things that drain your time that sometimes there isn't even a moment to stop and reflect. You hear people saying that you need to change this or that, but you've never stopped to think as to whether they were right or not. You simply go through life thinking, maybe one day things will change, right? However, this way of yours has already made you lose out on a lot. People have abandoned you. Problems have arisen. At certain times, even when with friends, you feel alone and empty. Now is the time for you to stop and reflect on your life and your actions. Now is the time to change. This Thursday at 8 p.m. at the Love Therapy, take this night to begin to heal the wounds from the past and learn how you can become a new person. Available in London only at the Cathedral of Miracles, 232 Seven Sisters Road, Finsbury Park, London N4 3NX. The seminars are broadcast live to our branches outside of London. For the addresses of these locations, visit uckg.org/addresses. For more information and to keep up to date with any special events, visit and follow our Instagram page at Love Therapy UK.
That's a wrap on today's Love Talk show, where every conversation brings you closer to intelligent love. We'll be back soon with more love, more truth, and more talk. Until next time, keep practicing intelligent love.